We have so many wonderful communities in our great city. We have so many wonderful resources. We have so many wonderful activities and cultural events. And we want folks to stay in our communities. And right now, the sad thing is we see them wanting to leave. And why? Why? And that's what I have to ask myself every day is, how do I keep those folks here? How do I connect them together with what they need? How do I address the ever-growing issues of jobs being lost, of public safety and property crime, of the issues that folks bring forth to me every day? You see over on Elizabeth Avenue, you see the construction, people think, wow, what a great large idea. But how does that affect people in the small communities? We see businesses on Elizabeth losing 70% of their customer base because of a large idea that didn't take into account small communities. And that's what we have to look for when we look for responsive representation. Representation that reaches out in communities far beyond the traditional means to connect people together, to bring their ideas out. It's those ideas that create change. I can stand here today and make political promises, but it's the practical solutions that I'm looking for. It's the things that we can put into action now to see changes the day after Election Day. And let me tell you, it's possible. It's possible to make change the day after you step into office. And it's possible to continue to make change day in and day out.
Tell me a little bit about why you're supporting Owen.
Well, I think he brings a lot of energy and enthusiasm to the position. He wants to be a real reflection of community voices and make a real effort to outreach and get a diverse array of opinions when he's coming to a conclusion about an issue.
Do you expect the primary battle to be a tough win for him?
I expect it to be a pretty heavily contested primary battle. Last time there was a contested primary in 2005, it was a 52-48 margin, so I have every expectation it'll be the same this time.
Do you think that Owen being openly gay is going to affect his chance in the primary?
Well, I certainly hope it wouldn't to a negative degree. I think that District 1 is a pretty progressive district, pretty accepting of many different types of people, and hopefully the GLBT community as well. But that's an issue where I think we're just going to have to wait and see.
Do you think that the primary battle between Owen and the incumbent Patsy Kinsey is going to be a relatively tough one for Owen?
I think that depends entirely upon how Ms. Kinsey enters into the race against Owen. I think that it could be a fair fight. It could be a contest that needs to be run because I believe the city of Charlotte needs some change and new perspective. That seems to be what we're hearing from business owners in the district, constituents that we've spoken to, and in particular the gay community. And for the record, our community is strong, proud, and vibrant in this town. I don't necessarily consider being put into a box the way we were by her quote on CBS on Tuesday night is necessarily indicative of a friend, as she puts herself. And I think we all know that Owen will be a friend of the gay community by default. That's how it works.
What do you think about Owen's age?
That shouldn't really be a deterrent. I think broadly, people in politics, if we have been judged in the past few years, having years of experience isn't always a good factor. I think a fresh perspective, a new person is helpful as well.
I've asked other people about his chances, given that he's openly gay. Do you think that Owen's age is going to be a factor in this?
I think it could be. It was... the Fox News report on Tuesday specifically indicated his age in the opener, and I think that that will be a factor. If he were my age, he probably wouldn't have a problem, but he's 26, not 35. He has as much credential as anyone else that I know running for office. He's educated, intelligent, and particularly articulate, and I believe he knows what he wants to do. I think that the city of Charlotte can get around age. They voted for President Obama by a huge margin, and he's the second youngest president ever in the country.
You know, I think that I'm a candidate who is gay, just like the person I'm running against is a candidate who is straight. I think that we each have a variety of experiences that we bring to the table, and that if people ask about it, great, I'm happy to talk about it. But people want to know about it. They want to know how are we going to help them keep their house? How are we going to help them keep their job? How are we going to help them get access to the resources that we want across the board? And when are we going to do that? And what are the practical steps we can take? That's what people care about. That's what people talk to me about. If people want to ask me about my sexuality, I'm happy to talk about it. What people want to know about is what are the practical changes we can make in our communities that address the issues and challenges that we face and take advantage of the opportunities that are out there.